What up, hey dog? If you're still out there, I'm coming in. Night meow. What's up, Gator? Welcome back, my man. How we living? Oh, that's a little high. No, not today. I got some dialogue to catch up on in this. So that's the plan. Maybe Thursday for some Elder Scrolls. I gotta finish up Walking Dead tomorrow night. Michonne. And then, that's it. What's that? Mission. Let's go figure it out. Yeah, I'm finishing up Walking Dead and Michonne tomorrow.
Must be great to see all your hard work on display.
And I also, so Thursday I may be open to
Hydroponics reports oxygen production.
To make a long story fucking short. (2022) we got the Jupiter. We went to Mercury in 2018. The Hubble Space Telescope. I remember when that actually launched. I was 10 years old.
Had a year to think about it.
It's the Scourge, Director.
Ryder, you're off to a promising
like
start.
this dude.
I meant what I said. You are a symbol now of hope that things will get better. Though I worry about this terraforming network. What do we really know about it?
It's like nothing we've ever seen. It's clear somebody had big plans for this cluster.
But who?
Not sure yet, but at least we're on the trail.
Did you have some other business?
Sounds like the Nexus has had a rough time of it.
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you, it's been a disaster. The Scourge killed hundreds, many of them our senior leadership. Even the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, is dead.
How did Jean Garson die?
With the rest of the leadership. When the Nexus hit the Scourge, a large wing of stasis pods was destroyed. They were killed instantly. These people traveled 600 years and died before they even woke up. Jean Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
Kandros mentioned something about hitting the Scourge. How did it play out?
Criminal elements took advantage of the emergency and preyed on people's fears. An uprising followed. We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. They crushed the mutiny and the criminals were banished. Exiles, we call them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly. She used to be one of ours.
Who is this Sloane Kelly?
She was head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the uprising at first, but eventually turned traitor and joined them. Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen? Nonsense. They posed a direct threat to our existence.
We've got one of them.
There don't seem to be many Krogan around.
Good riddance. The Krogan demanded a greater say in political matters. The last place you want them involved. Their muscle, nothing more.
You know, this guy's
good for fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get what they wanted, they left.
Why don't you like the Krogan?
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species. Long ago, they waged nuclear war on one another. Their planet was decimated. My people tried to uplift them, but the Krogan could never tame their worst instincts. What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
Any more information you can give me on the missing arcs?
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Solarian arcs are completely unaccounted for. If they had the same problems with the Scourge that we did, I fear the worst. Should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the initiative can never be fulfilled.
Are there any other arcs we should expect?
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave. But before departure in 2185, we got word they had technical problems with their ship. It seems they're also bringing along Drell, Hanar, and other species as well. Managing all of their biological needs caused complications. We won't see them for some time to
At
come.
least they're coming.
What do I need to consider in making a planet viable?
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost is critical. People like a roof
Yeah,
over
roofs
their
are
heads.
nice.
And you'll want to eliminate any hostile
Yeah, like
threats.
mine.
Whether that's the cat or other terrors lurking in Helios, colonists being murdered on sight can be discouraging. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
I don't need to know about those. So what's up with you, dude?
As director of the initiative,
are you doing?
are you in charge around here or what?
If the others would allow me, they don't see me as the rightful successor.
What's their problem with you?
I am not Gian Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I cannot hope to mimic.
Well,
She and
you're
her
a
inner
douchebag,
circle
dude.
perished in the Scourge, some at the hands of the Exiles, some
that's part
never
of
made
that.
it out of stasis. I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. I was next in line for the role.
Revenue management.
So, you're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable of more than we know. When I was young, I was fascinated by the idea of exploring space. Life had its detours, and I went a different direction. Then I heard about the initiative, and saw my chance to
He's a
try the
fucking
path
accountant,
not
man.
taken.
He's gonna do our
While I
taxes
may not
for
be
us.
setting foot on new worlds, my authority can ensure that you do.
Right, sorry. So how does anything get done?
In theory, Kesh handles the Nexus's physical operations, Kandros runs the militia, and Addison manages colonial affairs. I oversee all of it. In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky. It is maddening.
Oh, I don't care about the Andromeda Initiative.
That's all.
We're living
Thanks for your
the
time.
Andromeda Initiative.
Of course.
All right. I wish I could have my jetpack.
Guess this is your place now. Everything we achieve will be seen here.
A worker was lost to space during repairs.
What you got?
Good to see you.
Engineer in trouble. Speak with Engineer Patty. She is down. How do we go down? Oh, there's stairs over here. I think we're taking the lift.
Superintendent,
We're going to the docking bay, fish.
a violent illness related to cherry-like fruit brought back from Habitat 7 has authorities baffled. Multiple passengers are still in quarantine. This is HNS.
Agent S signing off.
Sure. Let me know what materials you need and I'll find you something. That's a relief.
Weapons
Thanks
and
for
stuff.
helping out. I owe you
I got
one.
you covered. Use the console to take a look through what I got. It'd be a lot easier if I weren't missing half my stock.
What's with these prices?
Ouch. Why am I paying for these?
Half the supplies are inaccessible, what with how we crash landed and all. And I have to trade with the crooks out there for the rest, so...
I got 160 fucking credits, and they want 4,000 for that. Okay, so I can just sell all this. Okay, there it is. Okay, it wasn't showing up top. I thought he was trying to rip me off. I would have to pull on him.
We invite you to visit our merchants in the Nexus Commons area.
Oh yeah, we're at the club.
Top scientists have a few answers. Dark energy anomalies.
Oh,
That's your flag, everyone.
first if I knew.
That's Prodromo.
Well, someone had to keep them.
Okay.
Hey, I was wondering if you could help me out. It's for the good of the
Hey,
bar.
you gotta get off the fucking keyboard, fish. Okay. Lay down on the pillow, right there.
Lay it on me.
So, folks try and help and all, but we have a limited pool of ingredients. Keep an eye out for anything interesting we could use for new drinks, and we'll let you test them for free.
Oh, great.
Right. I get a feeling the testing will be interesting.
Don't worry, Dutch may complain a lot, but he's loving it. And he's the best chemist I know. You're in good hands.
Check supplies. I thought I had a date.
Another one! Damn it! This is supposed to be the chemistry lab. My chemistry lab. You all keep crawling out of the woodwork like space cockroaches.
What's wrong with this dude?
You say that, Dutch, but here you are, pouring people drinks.
Hi. I'm standing right here.
They're guinea pigs, damn it. Chemists should have guinea pigs. Not have their labs taken over by people giving them things and being nice.
What's wrong with this dude?
Bad people giving you free things and helping you set up. So inconsiderate.
Right? They keep bringing things. Tables and chairs and this bar and lights. Wait, you're making fun of me, aren't you?
Don't let Dutch put you off. He's a sweetie, really.
I'm not.
And the drinks are good.
Damn right they are. I mean... yeah. I'm a dirty squirrel.
That's what I'm talking about. Make mine a double. Alright, Liam already shot us down.
Things are shaping up, Pathfinder. Resources flowing in, sleepers ready to head out. It's starting to feel like the initiative. Not quite up to the sales pitch, but getting there. Feels good, right?
Like a new beginning.
I feel it, Liam. Finally getting our start.
There we go. Getting our shit together. Showing the new galaxy that we have it sorted. If I keep saying it, it's true, right?
Absolutely, man. It's your world, homie. We're just living in it. Okay. I think I fixed the chroma key there. Okay, I was totally supposed to meet some chick for drinks.
These are at odds. Talks break down.
Guess there's another bar? Or it's not date night? I'm not sure what's going on there. You guys want to talk? No? Nobody? What do you want, dude?
Just when I've balanced the air mix, another Yahoo has to come wandering
Oh,
through.
what a dick.
Aren't you the Pathfinder? Dr. Camden, head of hydroponic sciences. Mind the seedlings.
Are you always this rude to people walking in?
Only when a mistake could kill everyone on the Nexus.
What do you mean?
Hydroponics is our air, food, and water. A frail green line between us and oblivion. We almost lost it all during the mutiny. Now it's my responsibility.
If you welcomed people, you'd have more hands to keep everything running.
Quite astute. If you'll forgive me,
Yeah.
perhaps I could begin
Being
with
a
you.
dick. You're being like my fucking
I need
cat.
samples of
Seriously.
Andromeda's plant life. Our own specimens should acclimatize to them. Bring me any plants you find. You'll have a bounty in return, and my thanks.
Alright. Collect some plants. else over there? Open mic night. Shapiro, is he an attorney?
What's the trouble?
OJ's lawyer.
I've got power shortages throughout the station. I can't for the life of me find the cause. Oh, whoa, you're the Pathfinder. Hey, sorry, please ignore me. You've got way more important things to do.
Hey, it's what I do.
Power to the Nexus is pretty important. I'm happy to help.
That's great, because I'm at a loss. There are obvious short circuits cropping up all over the place. A Pathfinder's eye might reveal something.
There's a power short here. We could scan the area.
Some vibrator there.
A reminder that alcoholic beverages must be consumed within private quarters or at the vortex. Consumption of alcohol in public
It's like right here.
is
It keeps
strictly
vibrating.
prohibited.
Maybe I should set that as my active mission, and then maybe I don't know where the fuck to go. Not the cultivation. Okay, we need to do that.
Another power short.
On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around.
Welcome to the Cultural Exchange Center.
Look at all that stuff there.
Please have a ride from the building to galaxy.
Yeah, this is good. Just let me figure out where.
But the planet was toxic. What if they store oxygen in
Pathfinder rider,
like Quiro's rockfish?
I still recommend breathing here still in that armor.
Perhaps both. Life is infinitely adaptable.
Alright, open the door. And then it says it's down, so let's go down. It's probably right below me where it's vibrating.
As sleepers wait for stasis.
They're all the way over there too? Jesus Christ. Why couldn't it all just be in one little area?
Authorities continue work to establish contact with our Milky Way descendants. As of now, beacons confirming arrival in Helios remain unanswered. This is Agent S.
Agent S. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them over here too.
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
An animal did this?
Affirmative. I am able to track it.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious
I'm
activity.
running.
Security is on heightened alert.
What you doing here, Drac?
How many times have I told you this story?
343.
Wait, what? You've been keeping count? Rushan, that's not
Pathfinder,
funny.
I believe you found the culprit responsible for the power shortages.
Alert Professor Herrick to come
What the hell
secure
is
it.
that thing? Shotgun heavy spare clip. Hold on, I think I gotta talk to that Krogan. That Drac. Oh, I didn't even see that there. No, thank you.
All right, divert some power from the lower decks.
What about the reports Spender wants?
Ignore them. He can't complain to number 8 about what he doesn't know. He bothers you, let me know. I'll drop by for a chat.
Tough girl.
Good job on the outpost. Maybe Addison will lighten up.
What do you mean?
She's been pretty upset about not having an initiative outpost established yet. Understandable, if you ask me. I'm just glad she's got work to focus on now.
Alright, I don't know. Which one are you doing, Gator?
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around.
Tan. Ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinions. I can tell you this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made. My clan were supposed to settle matters and, in return, get more say in the initiative.
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out we wanted more say around here. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first place. It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
That's right.
With your clan gone, why did you stay?
It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
She's a spy.
When we left the Milky Way, the Krogan were still dealing with the genophage.
Right. The genophage. A little gift to our people from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
Well, we cured that.
What about the Krogan here in Andromeda?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was starting to show a mutation against the virus. A natural defense. During the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the mutation while we were in stasis.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Gave the adaptation more time to develop.
Nice.
Yeah. It's still early, but I think we made a dent. Our scientists say we've improved viability to almost 4%, which is a lot better than what we had. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
No wonder your people have such a problem with Solarians.
Are shitty.
Some wounds never heal. Not that my ancestors didn't provoke it. They did try to conquer the galaxy. The Solarians were forced to respond. And it's not fair to blame it all on them either. The Solarians developed the virus, but it was the Turians who deployed it.
Know that.
I'm hoping that's all in the past. Plenty of blame to go around, but Andromeda is about new beginnings. My people need that more than most.
What sort of problems have you seen on the Nexus?
What you got going on here, lady?
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up. There's arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, was killed.
What happened to Gian Garson?
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other leaders. Tan might know more.
Yeah, we heard about that. What the fuck are you doing?
What kind of work do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
Alright.
Nothing more for now.
Good luck out
Peace
there.
out. Alright, I guess we should set that one. As our main one.
What? How can we be out of those materials?
I don't know. Ben's looking into it. Don't worry. Probably just another computer glitch.
Like he's trying to holler at her?
Residents are still mourning the loss of Chief Garson. The initiative founder...
Alright, I think this is unlocked some whole
Team leaders reporting back.
Looks like he's wearing a mask.
Glad to see you finally. I hear you've been busy out there.
That's one word for it.
Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered
Why can't you
readings.
look for all the arcs?
Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
What you know about those dudes?
What do you know about the enemies we've encountered? The Ket.
We usually see them on worlds with those alien structures. The Ket don't take kindly to anyone studying them. Not sure why. They don't talk to us. Every time we cross paths, there's a fight or they take prisoners.
Why? What do they want?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners. I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
It's rough out there. I might need backup if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. In fact, I could give you authority to dispatch them. It'll cut down their response time.
Thank you.
Our current ops are on the terminal. See if there's anything that could use a shot where it counts.
Alright,
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding the militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when those Ket found us. They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to warn the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
What brought you out here to Andromeda?
I was tired of being the good one.
The good one?
The Kandros family is old military. There were expectations, you know? Then my sister became a sculptor and cousin Irene went pirate on Omega. Everyone was proud that I stayed in service. But I kept wondering, when do I get my adventure? Jen Garson's dream was so grand, so gutsy, I had to be part of it.
This is Jen Grayson. She's
Are the other
real
Turians
deal.
managing okay?
So-so. We're not good at sitting around in a crisis. Service before self gets drummed into us at boot camp. That's probably why so many of us are in the militia. We like to earn our citizenship, whatever galaxy we're in. But it's hard to focus with our arc missing.
Bye, Kandros.
See ya, dude.
Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
What do we got here?
Secure message from intelligence.
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrion Kandros for authorization to participate.
I thought he told me to check out to see.
Secure message from intelligence. Requesting armor camp.
Hey, Ryder, I'd like a moment.
Yes?
Who are you?
Lieutenant Syax, right?
That's me. I'm putting together Apex strike teams to protect the people and
Hey,
assets
Terry.
you're setting up out there. We don't have a good sense of what we're up against, and could benefit from your experience.
Get dirty.
There's no replacement for first-hand experience.
I agree, but your insights on the assholes out there would really help. You'll see. Apex will make a difference.
Tracking enemy activity. Reports out to intelligence.
There yet.
It's not right. It's not
Get
fair.
off my stuff.
What's wrong?
Oh my, you're... So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us.
Yeah.
There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have. There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
I'd
I'm
be
always
happy
down for
to.
solving a mystery.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please, tell Nilken I love him.
Weekly injury report. Casualty rate matches projected.
That's the console for our strike teams.
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads. When we need the best, I have Apex, combat experts who've signed up to defend us. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
Aww.
I'll deploy your people carefully, Kandros.
Appreciate that, Ryder. But trust me, Apex can handle themselves. Authorization complete. Good luck out there.
Alright, now I can do it. in.
No, it isn't what we wanted, but what choice do we have?
I think this is a word about waking
You've
up.
shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative.
They fixed her face.
AVP, ready for spending.
Sam said there was new functionality to discuss.
It's how the initiative was designed to support the Pathfinder. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more focus on research, like on Prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure.
Nice.
Pathfinder.
How are we doing on the viability front?
Struggling. Need I remind you that viability isn't abstract? It's lives, our foothold. Get out there, Ryder. Pathfind. We're dying.
Whoa.
How has the Nexus reacted to the foothold I've established?
We send them where you signal, because that's where the need is. There's no time for preference.
Director Addison.
Pathfinder.
Vladimir.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Brecker, C-63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
You're kidding?
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools,
Did you win?
your reward, and our future. How can
I
I
like
help?
doing the dungeons. I think I've only done like 2 or 3 of them. Fish, stop fucking with my wires. I swear to God. My cat is being ornery.
What's the rundown on AVP?
Much of the preparation in the Milky Way was determining how to measure success. Thresholds are about capacity, but this is about cost.
What character
we
do you
can
have?
actually afford to support. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn, the more we can deploy.
How are you measuring thresholds?
It's based on resource estimates and general stability, a metric of acceptable scope and risk. The more you achieve, the greater capacity we can accommodate, the more the initiative can do for you. Simplest explanation? The more
What's
you
that,
do,
level
the more
50?
room we have to grow.
So I decide what groups to wake up. Won't everyone be out eventually?
Absolutely. But there's an order to things, a lines of support. You can't deploy an omelet
Oh, right
without
on.
first deploying eggs. And
I like
eggs
elves.
won't get you
I
steak.
don't like being a regular human. Or
Except it's
Nord.
people, and how all our lives begin.
They don't got funny ears or a tail. I usually don't want to be them.
All right, Brecca. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first
Alright, I
search.
guess I probably should have been paying attention.
You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Okay, what do we want to do here? What is this? Earn credits from investments and variables. I think we should go research points. It's every 45 minutes.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Alright, Addison, go fuck yourself. Don't think I forgot about our conversation earlier.
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute?
I don't know, what you got for me, girlie?
Hi. The documentary's going great. Your comments really got
No, it's
people
about
talking.
how they look, bro. It's all
Director
about how they
Tan
look.
loved the first broadcast. Sent a contribution for your expenses.
Thanks.
Let's get to the juicy stuff. Scientists are excited about your new outpost, though there are questions about how prodromos can survive where Sites 1 and 2 failed.
I gave Prodromos the best start a Pathfinder could, but we can't predict everything. We just do our best.
Probably not the rah-rah quote Tan would hope for, but very genuine. Facing those risks must be stressful. How do you relax between missions?
Let's hit on her.
What about you? I can't imagine you putting your camera down for anything.
I'm not the one history cares about.
I need a minute to think about my answer, and I'd like to know.
Back home, I'd go sailing. I love the water. Nowadays, I play ocean sounds, close my eyes, and remember. Okay, your turn.
What do we want to do? Party?
There's a lot of drinking, followed by slightly more drinking.
This is history too, these little moments between. Shots of this remnant tech, some narration, that completes an episode. Thanks for stopping.
Well, that was
The
kind
footage of that
abrupt.
remnant vault is sealed. Can we get a model?
Patty?
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
You know what they say. It's not paranoia.
If someone is out to get you, yeah. Third time this week. It's getting worse. First one was small stuff. This one could have hurt bad if I'd been closer.
That's not good. Sorry. Understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Whoever's doing this has to be stopped before someone gets seriously hurt.
Get him.
That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm an engineer, not a PI. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess.
Can't trust no one.
Wait.
Alright, Gator
That's
Man,
it.
take it easy, bro.
You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny.
Remember, he is so on
Would
Thursday,
you,
probably.
if you have time, maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done. No, I'm fine. And I don't know, it just blew up.
Find out why.
It just blew up.
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
No, I'm not supposed to be doing that mission. I'm getting to know the Nexus. I need to go talk to the scientists.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Scientists are apparently in the docking bay.
A violent illness related to cherry-like fruit brought back from
Cherry-like
Habitat 7
fruit from
has
Habitat 7.
authorities baffled. Multiple passengers are
Agent
still in
S.
quarantine. This is Agent S.
We gotta go up. We gotta go up. No one told you to stop running.
I wonder.
There you go, Pathfinder. Oh, we're already in here.
Wouldn't it be more practical to build these vaults as a rider, if you will?
Construction a millennium ago. These remnant fellows probably had the same idea.
Why can't I talk to him? There it is. No. Come on, stop being stupid, game.
And its gas bladder can expand 300%. Amazing.
Ah, there it goes.
Ah, Pathfinder, the information you gathered is marvelous. You and your Sam, of course.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Hirik. My colleagues and I work directly with Sam, refining your field scans into discoveries to benefit the initiative. Hopefully.
I went in.
I'm usually out in the field, but I wouldn't mind talking shop. Or lab. You know.
You are always welcome. Indeed. It's thanks to your sterling data gathering that we were able to wrangle this space from Addison.
Stay away, fish.
Keep up the good work, champ.
Really? Keep up the good work, champ? I came all the way over here for keep up the good work, champ. Fish, seriously, get the heck out of here. I'm about to put you outside. Oh, we missed a component. Let's go do the murder mission. And we'll knock this out. These little guys on the Nexus. And then next time we play, we'll be able to hit the planet. Get out there and kill some fuckers. Come on. Operations.
Fallout from the recent uprising as security tightens across all sectors on the Nexus.
Man, these
Director
cutscenes
Tan
suck.
stresses that it's, quote, for your safety. This is HNS.
I'm sorry, Lambda. They're just trying to boost our morale.
Alright, let me talk to the prisoner.
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilk and Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Nilkan, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanting to chat with you.
A Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Your wife's all broken up over this. She says you didn't do it, and that she loves you.
She's a wonderful,
She's a wonderful person. At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
Yeah, well.
Last I checked, getting into a spat wasn't against the law.
There's more. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm.
Counterattack?
I saw movement. Thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. Witness saw the chief's chest explode.
Wow.
I'm so sorry. That's awful.
We were close. He was a stubborn son of... I admired that about him. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
Don't give up.
Don't throw in the towel yet. I'll review the evidence. Maybe I can find something that'll help.
That would be great. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
Up with hope. Down with dope. Who the fuck is Kandros?
Colonial Affairs, please
Plus
advise
they bagged a
Director
dozen
Tan.
Ket in the last
What's up, bro?
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
Murder was the
I
case
spoke
that
with
they
Nilken
gave me.
Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
Keep it hard.
Doesn't seem right to put all that on him.
Of course it isn't, but that's the perception. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
You didn't trust him? No,
And you assume he's lying.
What's a lie to a murderer? Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Alright, so how do we cue this up?
Supply request is in. Meds, mail, and MREs coming
The
your
Nexus
way.
versus Colonist Nilken, Evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilken. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to...
From intelligence. Requesting armor put in.
That's terrible grunting.
No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
That really doesn't tell us anything, because it's all audio. We really couldn't see
Supply
what
request
happened.
is in. Dispatching to your location.
The other guy could have started it. The dead guy. Oh, you're up here, Cassidy, huh?
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilken murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with.
No, ma'am.
Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the chief. He looked right at Nilken and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
Did you see any Ket in the vicinity?
Nilken said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
Okay.
Did Nilken seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilken in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked
Well, there you go.
nauseated. Could have been guilt. The reality of the act sinking in.
If they'd fought and Nilken threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you.
True.
To me, that's the saddest part. The chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer.
Oh, what a fucking sheep.
In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
So
the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
yeah, we can't exile him.
Can wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
Seriously? Come on, get on the steps.
Hydroponics reports oxygen.
Oh, Tan? I thought Tan was... Wait, I guess we would be in operations. Alright. Oh, shut up, you dumb aide.
We're seeing more and more skirmishes.
They are like an infection.
Come on.
And occupying.
Something I can help you with?
I'm looking into the Nilken Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to Eos and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
I think we already have. Though physical evidence will only bolster the case.
Not sure he did it.
I'm hoping it proves something else happened.
This case has been a political nightmare. With all we've been through, the people need stability.
We need to get it right.
I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
My pleasure. I see great things in our future.
Yeah, shit it.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Alright, what time is it? 10:25. Alright, well, looks like we're getting ready to leave. So, it is time to call it a night for me. Bedtime awaits. I appreciate everybody stopping in. Gator, I think, and A-Dog are the ones that said hi. A couple of y'all out there lurking. I appreciate y'all lurking. Why don't you come on back? We're going to do some Walking Dead Michonne. We're going to finish up episode 3 of that tomorrow. And then Thursday we're going to play some Elder Scrolls Online. And then Friday we'll probably play this. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, holla at your boy. Hey, Illuminate. What's up, bro? Back there lurking, see? I knew we had some lurkers. But, yeah, I didn't think I'd have to leave the planet. And it's 10:30, man. I gotta get a bowl of cereal and get to bed, man. 6 o'clock comes early, bro. I gotta go work. It'll make sure you come back. We'll get that murderer. That sumbitch. Fine. Fuck. No, I can't. I can't. It's 10:30. It'll be like 10:45, 11 before I'm done. Can't do it. I can't do it. You almost got me. You almost got me. I'll holler at you later, bro. Come back and see me.